So welcome back to this class. Welcome back to this slide. During our last slide, we talked about we introduced ourselves to what we'll be doing step to step involved in having your building come 2026. What you need to understand and what you need to do, how you can navigate this complex industry. Then I said we'll be talking about the phase one, which is a planning and preparation stage. We call it, you can call it before construction or, Then, in that planning and preparation stage, I tell you the first thing you need to do is source finance and understanding your budgets. That's not the only thing you need to do at the phase one. I forgot to mention it in the last slide. We have source for fund and understanding your budget. We have finding the land. We have getting your team. We have design and blueprint. Then we have permits, getting necessary permits. Here you understand. But the first thing you need to do is source finance, and understanding your budgets. So that was what I was, and I said something in the last slide that understanding your budget is an area that I always take very, very very important to, like, I pay attention to it properly, because that will define what you will have that will define what will happen during the construction. You get? So when we're talking about source for finance and understanding your budget, source for finance, we have like different type. We have a construction to permanent loan. Then we have standard loan. We have standard loan, construction loan. The construction to permanent loan, we call it single close. Then we have what we call the standard loan, construction loan. We call that one too close. Then we have NHF, National Housing Fund in Nigeria. It offers favorable terms and no interest rates for the eligible contributor, either to purchase or to build a home. Do you understand? But before I go on, let me just tell you what it actually means, what source finance actually means. This obtaining a construction loan that helps you to fund each stage of the project. Obtaining a construction loan that helps you to fund each stage of the project. Then, the first two, I won't be talking much about it because of our time. We have to cut some things in this class. But if you need it, you can actually DM. You can DM on any of our platform. You can put a course through. Those are terms and conditions apply us. I'll schedule a time with you that we'll have the discussion, or I give you the materials that you can go through. Then you know what to do, how to navigate. Then I talked about understanding. No, before I even go to that, I actually bring this NHF to all of us. I know most of us growing up, we have this idea that in Nigeria you have to kind of find a way to gather your money by yourself before you can start a building. No, I have come to understand that there are actually provision like this NHF. There are actually provision which you can actually approach for your building something. Then let's briefly talk about understanding your budget. It simply means you having be able to define what you wish to spend on a particular project. You understand? And there is a saying that is very, very common to our clients, our dear clients, and also now, and that is a real engineer, money not be problem. Well, I know money not be problem, but you will actually have what you wish to spend on a particular project. You understand? You have to understand the purpose of the project. And in source finance, there are process and documents required. If you wish to get to know better, you can reach out to me, schedule a time with you, give you the necessary information you need. Because I can't be dropping everything. Like I said, I need to move at the speed of light, so that we can finish this topic very fast and move to other thing. Then what's it called? I will advise you to follow all social media accounts. Follow us on Facebook, the Twitter, the TikTok, the Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you get all this information for free. And you can always tell a friend to tell a friend to get all this information. 2026, you are not supposed to still remain a tenant. So you only need to move with the right people, right mind. And in our next slide, we'll be talking about finding a land. I told you we have source finance and understanding your budget, find and get your team. So we'll be moving to finding a land for your project. What you need to do, the type of land you can buy, the necessary documents you're supposed to ask for. You understand when you need to stay and where you need to run when it comes to purchasing of land. You understand? I told you in the last slide that apart from being trained as a civil engineer, I also have this knowledge of retail. So that means I build, I sell, and I buy. You understand? Depending on which service you wish we render to you. So you can always reach out on any of our platform, TikTok, the Facebook, the Instagram, and as well, do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any information. All these information are very, very vital, and they are coming at a very, very low cost now. So you understand? But if there is anything you need to understand, do well to reach out to us. We'll schedule a time and give it to you, hot and fresh. That's what we do. So thank you. See you in the next slide.